The lighting in here is awful, but I'm gonna have to deal with it. So, what's up? I don't really post too much on this channel just because I don't have anything to post about, really. Nothing's really vlog worthy, I guess. So I saw this video on Facebook where some surveyors had picked like a few random people that were like very proud of their ethnicity and their nationality and all this stuff, and they ended up doing like a DNA test on them. And it was just like a really moving video. So I kind of been on the fence about getting my own DNA test because I know where I come from. So basically, I'm half Japanese and I'm quarter Hungarian and I'm quarter I don't know what. My mom is Japanese from Japan, from Okinawa. My dad's dad came here from Hungary, so there it is, like 75%, like I know where I come from. But then there's like this other 25% that I don't really know much about my dad's mom and her family and where they came from, other than I have distant ancestors from Switzerland. I guess my dad's uncle could trace their family line back to some Swiss ancestors. So that gives me like a little bit, but I'm not sure where the rest of it comes from. So after watching this video, like I said, it was really moving and it got me crying because I'm a big baby. And I decided that I was going to get a DNA kit. When I read the FAQs after I purchased the kit, it said that, oh yeah, we can tell you like what region your ancestors came from, like whether they were from East Asia or like Europe, blah, blah. And I'm like, I already know that. I already know my family and ancestors are from East Asia and Europe. Like, I need more specifics. But I know someone who did the test from this company, and his test came out, he's white, okay? His test came out that he's like 1% Chinese. So he's got some distant Chinese ancestor, which is more specific than just East Asian. Like I said, I got the kit in the mail. Let's see what's in it. So we have procedures on how to do this. And it comes with this vial that I'm supposed to spit into until it gets to that wavy black line. That is disgusting. This blue fluid goes into there and you shake it until the blue fluid gets into the saliva. And then they give you a package. It's already postmarked or stamped, so it's included in the cost. Well, I'm not gonna videotape myself spitting into this because that's disgusting. But how about I do that first, and then when I'm ready to cap it off, I'll check back in with you guys. Oh, cool. So it's not actually, this doesn't go all the way down. The tube's only like, the bottom of the tube is only like that much saliva. That's a lot better than what I was thinking. I'm having flashbacks to the last time I had to cut weight for a weightlifting meet. I was spitting everything I had for like 4 hours. So then it says to put the blue cap on. And then shake it until, right? Oh, look, there it goes. Okay, so it's all mixed up in there. And now I'm gonna put this into this collection bag, sealing it. It goes in the return mailer. There it is. All right, so that's my saliva DNA sample. We'll drop this into the mail tomorrow, and I guess we'll see what happens in 2 months. What's up, guys? So the results came in last night, but the webpage wasn't working. It was in some crazy HTML format. So I thought I'd try again this morning, and that's why this is my morning face. I haven't had my coffee yet. Okay, here we go. 48% from East Asia. Not a huge surprise. 14% East European, 14% Scandinavian, and then the rest is like 9 more regions. 51% Asian. So that makes me Asian, right? Because it's more than 50%. East Asia is 48%, and then South Asia, South Asia, and then they've got India circled. So I'm 3% Indian, like Indian. 14% East European, so that's probably the Hungary, because that's where the blue bubble thing is. And then 14% Scandinavian, Norway, Sweden. 5% Spanish or Portuguese. 4% French or German, West Europe. 3% British. 2% Irish. 2% European Jewish. And 1% Italian or Greek. And then there's some West Asia. 3% Middle East. And 1% Caucasus. So that's like Turkey, Iran, Syria, Iraq. That's crazy. What? So basically a mutt, but never in like a million years would I have thought like West Asia, like Middle Eastern. 3% Middle Eastern. Cray cray. But yeah, so thanks for coming along with me. I hope you were as surprised as I was, and I'm kind of looking forward to seeing what my facial expressions were when I found out. So yeah, I will talk to you guys later.